Foundation has been opened by the FBI. Now, according to the
Here,
report,
get them
investigators
Clintons.
will be looking for
I
any
hate
possible
them Clintons.
wrongdoing surrounding pay-to-play
God.
or other illegal activity while Hillary Clinton was serving as your Secretary of State. Also tonight, the Daily Beast reporting the DOJ is looking
Clintons
into
can go to hell for all I
email
care.
server. John Solomon and Sarah Carter will join us in a minute here with reaction to the shocking
They're
news
evil.
of tonight's opening monologue. Is the
Clinton.
former deputy assistant to the president, Fox
Damn
News contributor
Clinton.
Sebastian Gorka, and Fox News correspondent at large, apparently co-host of The Five now, Geraldo Rivera. I've been watching you all week. This is huge news. They're now looking into the Clinton Foundation, and it's now confirmed.
Hell
They
yes.
now are clearly also now looking into the email server scandal, which we now know Comey basically rigged
Hell
with Peter
yeah.
Strzok because
Get them
they
damn
got an
Clintons.
exoneration months before the investigation.
I think in terms
Clintons
of the
can go to
email
hell.
scandal, there is no doubt but that the fix was in. It is also an archaic scandal, and if we go back there again, the eyes of the public will roll.
Get
into
outta
the
here.
and said, "Oh no, what's next?"
Get out.
Nancy?"
Get out of here.
Geraldo, wait a minute. Were laws broken in your view as an attorney?
That's Hillary.
They very
Oh.
well may have
Felonies.
been.
Get outta
may
here.
have been, but I don't know what crime it would be. You need intent
Okay.
to violate this.
She can go to hell.
So, okay, so when
Let me
you,
give you-
well,
let me give you
if you
the-
set up a private server in a mom and pop shop bathroom closet, wait a minute, you put secret, top secret, classified,
like mobster
special
stuff.
access- Whoa, and then you destroy it, delete
That
it,
has
bleach
been-
fit it, acid wash it.
The
Come on.
reason the other aspect of this, the pay-for-play Clinton Foundation aspect of this is much more intriguing is that it is new. We haven't treaded and hours and hours. Well, you more than most. But I want to know how the Clintons became so wealthy when they never had a real job. I think that those are good questions. But if you conflate this with that email thing again,
Why
I just
would
think
we?
it's
Why
going
would
over
we
old-
ever give up
old news.
20% of America's uranium? Robert Mueller knew the FBI had a spy inside of Putin's ring, bribery, extortion, money laundering, kickback, Sebastian.
Sure.
And then they still allowed CFIUS to sign off 9-0 across the board, and the money went right back to the Clinton Foundation, 150, million dollars. Huge amounts.
We've been waiting more than a year to find out if America is still a nation of the rule of law. And now Hillary's going to find out the answer to her own question. What
I hope they
difference
get her.
does it make? And Geraldo, I didn't know you studied law, but I'll have to tell you something. As a former federal employee,
I don't
intent
like them
is
Clintons.
utterly irrelevant when it comes to the handling of
No,
classified
them
materials.
Clintons go
in
straight to
federal
hell.
law. You do not need to be giving that information to a foreign agent. If you simply misplace it, you have committed a felony. It's one of the few aspects of federal law where intent is irrelevant. And that woman had at least 108 emails at the highest classification of the federal system on her private server. That's a felony, Geraldo.
This is the way I totally disagree with your legal analysis, but let me make a
What the hell he talking about?
Much more important.
Good
I care
night.
about the 45th president of the United States. I care about Donald
What
Trump.
that Geraldo talking about?
I fear that he is not touting his strengths, as Sean alluded in the opening of this program. We have an economy that is booming, that is including everybody from the wealthy to the person, the urban
So
person.
Hillary gets a
I
pass.
want to tout that
Black
success.
unemployment, 7-year low.
I want to tout that success. I want to scream that from the rooftops. That positive message is what the American people are yearning to hear.
What he jabbering on about? What that Geraldo jabbering on
What
about?
do I care about Hillary Clinton?
Equal justice under the law? Sebastian. Dr. Gorka.
What is the statue of Lady Justice blindfolded for a reason, Geraldo? All Americans should be equal before the law, whether your last name is Rivera or whether your last name is Clinton. This woman has committed felonies. It goes without saying. The fact that more
It
than
does
50%...
not go without saying. You
It
cannot
does.
make a statement like that
Oh my
because
gosh,
you're a smart
Geraldo,
man. You
the
cannot make a
director of the
statement like
FBI, the director of the FBI said she had 108 classified emails on her private server. That's a felony, Geraldo.
Then in the last
He's right.
2-3
That's a
years,
felony.
Hasn't there been any
What are you
meaningful-
talking about, Geraldo?
It's
That's
not,
the
it's
question.
not-
Hold on a second. Wait, hang on a
He's
second.
jabbering on. He don't know what he's
Back into that
talking
crap
about.
again.
It's not Donald Trump. He has no say in this. Why? And I ask you this:
He's crazy.
Why would Comey and Strzok, a Trump hater, be writing an exoneration
You better
months
start
before
talking
they
now.
ever even interviewed the main people involved?
With dozens of hostile eyes on Hillary Clinton's private email server, there has not been one scintilla of proof that any
think he
leak
gone mad.
went to a
That
hostile
Geraldo gone mad. Look at
Oh,
him.
Brett Baer, 99% certainty. 5 foreign agencies had access to that. Next question. So you're telling me it's not obstruction of justice. If I have subpoenaed emails, 33,000 I delete. Hang on. Then I acid wash and bleach bit the hard drive. And then just to make sure I take the BlackBerries and I smash them with a hammer. You're not telling me that's not intentional obstruction of justice?
I am telling you that even as
True or false?
even as you recited that with your eloquence, my eyes rolled
He
back.
ain't gonna end the
Because I don't
quiz.
care about Hillary
No, he
Clinton.
ain't gonna end
Hillary
the
Clinton's
quiz.
not gonna
Care
run
about
for
the law.
office again.
He gonna do jammer on.
Care
Now
about
he
the
ever
president
do.
succeeding and uniting the country.
not gonna
and moving
do it.
forward together. We
Sure.
have big issues.
All right,
Big fish.
Dr. Gorka.
Oh.
Every American, Geraldo included, should care if federal law enforcement officers are breaking the law. When Hillary Clinton was interviewed, her co-suspect was allowed to act as her counsel, and the FBI, not Hillary, the FBI destroyed the laptops that were central to that investigation. Geraldo, you should care about that because that means we've got
I
bent
care about the
cops.
future, not the past, Dr. Gorka. I
A
care about
crime,
the president
what if
succeeding.
a crime was committed against your daughter 10 years ago? Would you care about that person
If you
being...
show me one victim from that whole email baloney,
America!
then America.